Woohoo! Welcome back, everybody, to Inebriation Nation. It's Teeje here with you as always. We got a special guest with us today, Frozen. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
We're gonna. This is Gordon's pipe. When we left off, we had just. Well, Frozen, I know you haven't been with us till now, but we just saved the old Batmobile from a bunch of.
Kick some ass too.
You might say that. You might say that I kicked some ass. I mean, honestly, they kind of just all laid down and took a nap. They're kind of little bitches.
Yeah, okay, that works too.
As far as the little combat system is concerned, it makes everything relatively easy.
I love the combat system of Arkham Asylum. I loved it.
Exactly.
It's so fluid. It's so simple, but it makes it where almost anybody can do it without any type of problem. As long as you're paying attention to your to the counters. As long as once you get used to the counter, the
security doors are locked.
It's almost like Assassin's Creed, where you have to.
Would you say that the Assassin's Creed games have kind of maybe over the years, as each game comes out, have kind of started to lean more towards this kind of the way Batman kind of has done it? You think they got it? Because I mean, if I think back to like the first few games of Assassin's Creed, I don't think that it was quite. I don't think the combat was quite along those lines. I think that it's kind of evolved to be more along the lines of like Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. And also like the new. Did you ever play the new Spider-Man game that came out?
No, actually, I never did.
The amazing Spider-Man game that came out just recently had a combat system that was very similar to this. And,
yeah, I heard. I wanted to try it, but I never really got the chance.
You know, the graphics in it were pretty. I thought the graphics in it were fantastic, and but I mean, the combat system was almost the same thing. The same, just very simple, but very, very fluid as well. And I'm just gonna go with Arkam City and Arkham Asylum and just pretty much change the face of gaming as we know it, especially when it comes to combat.
Because I remember Assassin's Creed 1 had a terrible combat system.
See, I don't necessarily remember the combat system in 1, but I do remember it in 2 and 3, and I mean 2 in Revelations and Brotherhood, and I do kind of remember it was
so much better in 2.
Agreed, yeah, I'm sure
that's when they implemented the counter system and everything.
See, but even in 2, I mean, I didn't really necessarily use it that often. Like, I mean, if you just kind of went in 2 and just started just kind of power attacking and just hitting people with either with a sword or something, eventually you would break their line of defense and you would catch them.
Yeah.
And, I think it became less so as the games went on. You really had to start relying on that counter attack where you just really weren't very successful at the combat. Let's see how I do here. Sometimes, I mean, Frozen, you're gonna see. Sometimes I do fantastic, and I'll have just a really great round. And sometimes I'll just get my freaking ass whipped. Sometimes I'll miss the counter. Sometimes
I got my ass kicked right here too. Oh, nice. Bam, bam.
I think when we left off on the last episode, I upgraded my critical strike, and it seems to me like that's one of the most important things to upgrade because it, in essence, doubles your combos. They build up twice as fast, so you build up your experience points twice as fast. It's kind of how I decipher it, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like how at the end of every fight, there's that last guy that he always does the cinematic. So
the nice
it's
slow-mo.
I really like that in the Batman games.
So. Like I didn't know that was there. Like I couldn't see that.
This is my meat.
So I've been talking to the nation about how I have this ridiculous crush on Harley Quinn, despite her extremely annoying voice. I think she's super
psycho.
She's super psycho, but that's what's kind of sexy about her. Well, that and the freaking leather she's always wearing, and the ponytails. I'm going with ponytails.
Well, I'm always liking the skirts.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And then. It gets worse for me in Arkham City, dude. I have a thing for it. I don't know what it is. I just need if a girlfriend would just for the future women in my life, if you ever want to dress up as Harley Quinn, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm just saying.
I won't. Not even mad.
I will not be mad.
Not even mad. Yeah. There's a lot of hidden stuff in this game that took me forever to find.
Yeah,
like,
well,
all the Riddler stuff.
Right, they're not just like the Riddler's riddles for each room where you got to go through and use detective mode to to examine it. But on top of that, you also have, of course, the Riddler's trophies to find. There's also the I guess what they look like. I guess they're remnants of the guy that founded Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
that you could find throughout.
Yeah, I think I played this entire game in detective mode.
Well, I was trying to explain that earlier, that I'll try not to be in detective mode all the time, but you get used to it because you still can see very well when you're in detective mode, and it becomes. I'll just leave it in detective mode sometimes, especially when I'm looking for something, and especially in stealth, when I'm trying to do a stealth area.
Oh yeah, and
it
helps so much.
It's almost impossible not to do it.
It almost actually makes your screen brighter.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll forget it's in it. Like, you just kind of get used to the color scheme of it suddenly, and then when you switch back, you're like, oh shit, I forgot I was even in detective mode.
It's like, oh wait, oh yeah. That's what the game looks like.
That's what the game looks like.
There you go. There's a Riddler trophy right there.
Trophy.
Very nice.
Oh, cool. So they just consider the actual Batmobile an actual character. There's a character trophy for the Batmobile. Appreciate that. Does the Batmobile talk? I don't think so. It's not like Kit from Knight Rider.
I was about to say something like that. I'm pretty sure you go in there. I really forget. Okay.
Is that right here?
I haven't played this game in a long time.
It's been that long for me as well, where it's almost like I do know where a lot of things are, but it's not like I'm just going to just run straight through the game. It does take me a few minutes to kind of figure things out.
Just to remember.
Especially in like the stealth areas, man, they'll take me 2 or 3 tries sometimes. Yeah. They can be quite tough, especially later in the game whenever they kind of eliminate the gargoyles for you to kind of hang out on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Luckily, they put them back in Arkam City. So
oh yeah,
I was glad for that.
Yeah, they're definitely a necessity. Well, but also they introduced the smoke pellets in the second one.
That is true.
The only thing you can do once you get caught in stealth in this game is just retreat to
Fly
the gargoyles
away.
And then swing between them as fast as humanly possible.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really the only way that you can get away at that point, or you can start the stealth mission over.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean, it really to be successful, you really have to not fuck up. And if you do fuck up, you might as well just go ahead and start over.
Yep.
Certainly, Batman doesn't have any ballistic armor like he does in Arkham City. So, like, if you come up against a gunshot or a guy with a gun, you're pretty much fucked.
Oh yeah, the guns in this game were overpowered.
Yeah, that's why you just have to freaking avoid all guns, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, you have to take out the guy with the gun first.
Yeah, and you had to do the same in Arkham City, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think it was as overpowered.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. There's this one room in this game that gave me so much trouble. It was like there were 2 guys with guns in a building up top, and there's those little channels that you could walk under. And then there was like 5 other people in the room, and they were all downstairs. And to get to the upstairs, you'd have to go on the ground floor, and then you could swing up to the underneath it.
Right.
And then they would just beat your ass. And you had 7 people on you, and they'd be like, "Oh fuck, well,
why does he need the dog?
I done goofed."
That's part of when you have because you have multiple different types of gameplay in this. You have, like, of course, this is a stealth area, but then you might come up on a room where there's just 15 guys all in there at once, and they all like try to just gang rape you, and
yeah,
that's where the combat system just really comes into play. Cause
yeah, it's where it really shines.
Yeah, I mean, Batman's a badass, dude, and they really show that in this. Like, he can whip 15 guys' ass with no problem. I'm not even gonna break a damn sweat. Like, and this bat suit does not breathe very well. It's made of straight rubber. Like, I promise you, he's sweating in there. He is sitting in a a lot of ball soup going on. I can only imagine what Batman stinks. He's got to have some kind of like bat incense or bat deodorant that he puts on that's like prescription. The only way he makes it to the day. I mean, Jesus, who's gonna get started? That guy's got a shotgun. Tell me I get out of here. Shit, I may have to start this over. We may see me suck. It's possible. I do suck on occasion.
Yeah, I think you live. Yeah, you got out.
No, I decided I'm gonna go down and just kick this dude. Oh,
What's going on?
see, there was a glitch right there. If you noticed that character fell off the catwalk there, and I did the quick takedown, and even though he was a level below me, I still got the quick takedown. So he's still out, unless he was out because of the fall. Don't know. One of the two.
It might have been because of the fall.
Is incorrect.
One of those. Yeah.
One of those is right, and one is not right.
Something's not clicking here. Yeah, take him. There you go.
I think you're correct. It was because of the fall. Yeah, it was.
Oh God.
I'm just. Sometimes I get a little overzealous with the glide kicks, just depending on where the rest of the freaking jackasses in the room are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of times when I go into a stealth area to begin with, I usually will go in just guns blazing, and then the second time I'll go in and actually pretend like I give a shit. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump up right in front of this guy here. Why would I do that? And then I'm just gonna try to jump over. Yeah, dumbass Batman. That was totally me. I was just like, fuck it.
Someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
He called me a baby. I don't like it. I am not a bat baby. I am a bat
I am
man.
slightly offended by that.
I should be. It's rude. It is rude. So TikTok newsflash, someone is not getting something. That was the Riddler.
Why does he need the
riddle?
Huh.
I've got to save
I spend some time looking for those, and I find a few of them here and there, but man, some of them are friggin' really intense, and are really hard. So, I mean, there's a good chunk of those I have not found.
Oh, yeah.
What about Arkham City? Did you find that the Riddler's trophies, did you ever beat all that extra content with the Riddler and things like that?
I did not in Arkham City.
There's just so much of it. It was just
there was too much.
That's almost how I felt like. I mean, I
understand collectibles and everything. Like in Assassin's Creed 2, I went through that entire game and found every feather and every collectible.
See, I didn't quite do all of Assassin's Creed 2, but I did a vast majority of it. But with Arkham City, I did of course all the missions, all the storyline, and then I did all the side. Jesus Christ! Please tell me I don't die again. And then I did all the side missions. I guess. I'm trying to remember exactly who. It's been so long since I played, but they just had all the extra, the kind of B-list characters that were in it that I guess I think Zaz was in it and some other characters.
Yeah.
But then when it came to like the Riddler's trophies, those puzzles became ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
And eventually I just kind of let it go. I guess I just fizzled out. And,
yeah.
I guess maybe on my next walkthrough, maybe I'll spend some time on it, but I think that eventually I'll fizzle out on that one as well. Especially not with help. I don't think I have the development of my frontal lobe. I don't think is quite equipped to deal with the ridiculousness of the Joker's trophies.
Yeah, they just got crazy. The same thing happened in this game too. Like near the end, when you have like the final 10 you have to find, they just got ridiculous. How did that guy not see you?
I don't know, dude. I guess he just wasn't looking down. I mean, little dummy. So I want to know, like, how big is the team? How big is the design team that's actually designing the puzzles for these games?
I think it's
got to be relatively, because you've got different. Of course, you've got your level designers, and of course your mesh designers and your animators and things like that. And then you have your programmers as well. But then you've got to have a completely separate team that their entire job is just to create puzzles. And they probably just write them down on paper and create some kind of I think this guy actually fucking sees me, which pissed me off because I was used to Dishonored, where if you're in corner cover, you can lean out and they won't even see you. Like, you can lean straight out and be like 2 inches from them, they will not see you. And, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. What the hell am I talking about?
Let's see. I'm actually looking that up, the creative team right now. It was, let's see. Rocksteady. Gameplay, plot, characters, interception, awards, sequel. I know. Let's see. Say it in the stats. It does not.
Does not say, huh?
No, it does not.
Maybe like the puzzle team is not part of the. I guess you said it was the creative team would be. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they're not necessarily part of creative. Maybe they're some kind of outsourcing.
Yeah, maybe it's a whole different entity. Because there's been games that have done that. Then this dummy is like, oh hey, my friends are dead.
Let me go see if all my friends were dead, I would not be hanging out in the room with you. I'd be running the other way. I'd be getting the fuck out. All right, hey Frozen, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Hopefully we're gonna have you back on in the future, man. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
All right, nation, y'all have a good night. Have a fantastic magic day full of wonder be with. I hope you come true. Don't forget to thank God every day for your companions. Peace out.
Take it easy, guys.